Suzy and Friends. With Suzy Cato, New Zealand's favourite kids podcast.
This is Suzy and Friends.
With Suzy Cato.
Kia ora e hoa, it's Suzy Cato here.
And Trevor here with Suzy and Friends in a podcast.
Made right here in Aotearoa, New Zealand, with the help of amazing tamariki just like you. You know, Trevor and I are a bit like the glue for this podcast. We stick everything together. But the best bits are the bits when we hear from all the superstars like you, sharing their jokes, their thoughts, their stories and their talents.
Hey, if you know someone who hasn't heard Suzy and Friends before, tell them to visit our website, suzy.co.nz. There are links there to this podcast, our YouTube channels, all three of them, our radio show, and so much more. Just like Suzy and Friends in a podcast, there's a little bit of something wonderful for everyone. And there, of course, are loads of kids just like you.
Thomas is a bit of a superstar, just like you. He loves our brain teasers, and he's been hunting for one to share with us that's not too hard and not too easy. I reckon he's found the perfect one. So get ready to have your brain teased by Thomas. Are you ready? Okay. If you drop me, I'm sure to crack. But smile at me, and I'll smile back. What am I?
How does it go again? If you drop me, I'm sure to crack, but smile at me and I'll smile back. What am I? Ooh.
Think about it. What smiles back at you when you smile at it?
People? When you smile at someone, they usually smile back. Oh, a dog. Some dogs have the sweetest, goofiest smiles because their families smile at them a lot. And I think maybe they're copying the humans. Is it people or is it a dog?
Great guesses. But let's add in the first half of the brain teaser. If you drop me, I'm sure to crack. What would crack when you drop it?
Oh, an egg. A plate. A cup. A glass. Oh, hang on. None of those things smile, do they?
Oh, you're getting so close. Something that would crack just like glass if you dropped it, but smiles when you smile. How about a mirror?
Oh, a mirror, of course. I was just about to say that.
Oh, were you, Trevor?
Yeah.
How about you? Did you guess it was a mirror? A mirror would crack if you dropped it, all right. And when you smile at it, your reflection smiles back. Ka pai tō mahi, Thomas. Nice work.
Yeah, nice work. Okay, tease our brains and the brain of every child in Aotearoa by sending in your brain teaser. Email Suzy at suzy.co.nz or visit our website suzy.co.nz and message us from there.
Hey, this week on Suzy and Friends, Ted, Quinn and Emma are this week's kid comedians. I get to talk to Sophia about the school holidays, and Andre tells us all about a book he read recently, Jiffy's Greatest Hits.
Suzy has a special surprise guest for us too, but right now it's He Aha Tēratangi, the game with no prize. It's called What's That Sound? And this week the sound we're trying to guess is this one.
Ooh, whakarongo, listen carefully and see if you can guess what it is. I wonder if this week's sound is too easy.
Maybe, but don't go guessing just yet. It might not be what you think it is. We'll play the sound again later in the podcast so you can hear it again, and then we'll play it again at the end of the show, and then we will tell you what it is so you can see if you have guessed correctly.
Ka pai. Now, you know how Trevor and I love jokes? Especially the ones that get sent in by you? Well, so do Ted, Quinn and Emma. They love jokes. And they're this week's kid comedians.
What did the finger say to the thumb?
What did the finger say to the thumb? I don't know.
People will say we're ungloved.
Quinn has a joke for us. What is it, Quinn?
What do you call Santa's cat at the beach?
What do you call Santa's cat at the beach?
Sandy Claus.
What do cats like to eat for breakfast?
I don't know. What do cats like to eat for breakfast?
Mice bubbles.
This is Suzy and Friends with my friend and your friend, Suzy Cato.
Okay, here's a question. What joke is funnier than the jokes our kid comedians Ted, Quinn and Emma shared today? Do you think you know a joke that's funnier than those? Well, we want to hear it if you do. Email suzy@suzy.co.nz or use the message box on our website, suzy.co.nz.
Lainey sent us a very funny joke using that email address. Would you like to hear Lainey's joke? Okay, get ready. Why didn't the teddy bear finish its cupcake?
I don't know, Lainey. Why didn't the teddy bear finish its cupcake?
Because the bear was too stuffed.
Very good. A well-stuffed bear definitely couldn't eat anything more. Okay, now, Suzy, what do you have for us in the fun fact department today?
Let's find out.
Fun facts. Fun facts.
Fun facts.
This week's fun facts are about the game hopscotch. I played a game with some friends just like you the other day and they'd never played it before. It's so much fun, but let's find out more about it. Fun fact 1. Hopscotch is a game played using a special court scratched out in dirt with a stick or marked out in chalk on the footpath or pavement. You can play it by yourself or with as many people as you like. You just need a flattish stone or a container like a shoe polish tin and be able to hop. Then you take turns throwing the tin into one of the squares marked out on the court and hop through the court without missing a square or jumping on a line. It can actually be trickier than it sounds. Fun fact 2. I played it when I was a kid, and my mum played it when she was young, and her mum played it when she was young. But the game has actually been around for hundreds of years. Fun fact 3. Not only has the game been around for hundreds of years, there are lots of different ways to play it, with different grid patterns marked out, different rules, and often with different game names. And that's fun facts for this week.
Very interesting. Now, I played when I was a kid, but I didn't realise it had been around for hundreds of years and played in lots of different ways.
I'll put a video up on our YouTube channel, Tree Hut TV, showing you how to play it. But in the meantime, why don't you ask your folks if they can show you how they played it when they were young? And you can see if it's the same way I play it.
Good idea, Suzy. Now, a few weeks ago, we got an email from Mabley, and she wrote, "My name is Mabley. I am 5 years old and I just found your podcast. I like to listen to it while my mum is putting my brother to bed. I thought it would be cool to have a nurse on your podcast who could explain their job. You could ask them questions like, how many people do you look after? What is your favourite thing about being a nurse? Do you work in the children's ward or another part of the hospital? Those are very good questions. Thank you very much, Mabley. So guess what? Well, Suzy has found us someone very special to talk to.
I sure have. I've got Kate Fraser on the line. Kia ora, Kate.
Oh, kia ora, Suzy.
Now, Kate, tell me, what is it exactly that you do?
Suzy, I'm a nurse specialist, which means that I look after a special group of children with conditions that our team focus in on. So I just have a really focused area of practice as a nurse.
Okay, but that's primarily with children and not with other parts of the hospital?
100% children and young people.
How many children and young people do you look after at any one time?
Sometimes I will have 4 or 5 children in the hospital who are under my care, but I also help to look after about 30 children who can live anywhere across New Zealand.
So you are working with kids that live in other parts of New Zealand, or are they all coming to the hospital that you're at?
So they live in other parts of New Zealand. So we often will take calls and work with their teams from where they live close to home.
Okay, and what kind of conditions do they have? Are you able to tell us a little bit about that?
So the children I look after, their tummies don't work so well. They might be born with a problem with their tummy, or they might develop an issue. And these children end up needing to have their food in a different way. Sometimes it might be through a tube in their nose, or sometimes it's through a special IV line. And I personally, I try to help the whānau learn how to look after these children so that they can be at home and living life as normal as possible.
Which hospital do you work out of?
So I work at Starship.
It's a pretty special job that you're doing. Did you always want to be a nurse when you were growing up?
Yeah, I did really. I loved people and I wanted to do something that combined my love of science and curiosity. So learning about the body and all of those kinds of things was my jam. But I also liked that we could solve problems with families together and make some plans. So it was perfect for me.
And why kids specifically? Why not working with adults?
Children have a different approach, that they're positive, they've got really great energy, and most of the time they're pretty happy.
What's your favourite thing about being a nurse?
For me, it's when it comes time for a family to go home. It means that the children and the young people are well enough to be home. So that feels really, really positive and hopeful.
Wonderful. Hey, if we wanted to be a nurse when we grew up, what's something that we need to focus on while we're at school?
Learning about science is really, really helpful. And a little bit about maths is helpful too.
What do you need maths for?
Being able to safely do medicines.
Sure. So work out the right dosages and things like that?
Yeah.
So you work out somebody's weight and
Yeah.
size and so on, then how much medicine they need?
That's right.
Maths would be really important.
It's really helpful, but you don't need to be a super epic, amazing person at maths.
It sounds like you are a super epic person just in your whole self, Kate.
That's very kind. Thank you.
Well, it was one of your patients that suggested that we talk to you. They love having you as their nurse and they are so grateful for all the help you've given them. So thank you so much on behalf of them, and thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, because you are actually on the ward at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I've just popped back in. So I'm off to see another one or two of our whānau just to make sure that everything's good for them.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you, Suzy.
Have a wonderful day.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
This is Suzy and Friends.
With Suzy Cato.
Karawe, and thank you, Mably, for suggesting such a wonderful guest to talk to. What job are you interested in finding out more about? We've already talked to a police officer, a vet, a comedian, some singers, and a professional fairy. Who would you like to hear from?
Email us and let us know, and I'll see if I can find someone from that profession, that kind of job, and we'll find out all about that job for you.
OK, time to tune your taringa for another chance to guess this week's game with no prize. What's that sound? He aha tēratangi. Whakarongo, let's listen. OK, what's that sound? Do you know what it is?
How about we play it again? What's the clue this time, Trevor?
OK, the clue is this has a twisty lid.
A twisty lid? Oh, you have to twist the lid to open it. Does that clue help you guess? It's helped narrow down the things it could be for me.
Keep thinking and we'll play it one last time at the end of the show and reveal what it is.
And in the meantime, we'll give you some other things to think about too, like a joke from the Harris whānau, and it's a goodie. Did you hear what happened when I told the doctor that I broke my arm in 2 places?
No. What happened when you told your doctor that you broke your arm in 2 places?
He told me to stop going to those places.
The Harris whānau, thank you. They sent that in. Ka pai tō mahi. Very funny. Well done. Hey, remember our email address is suzy@suzy.co.nz. If you have a joke to share, we love getting your emails.
We sure do. And we love learning something new. So here's Andre to tell us all about a book he read recently. What did you read, Andre?
Today I will be reviewing the book Jiffy's Greatest Hits by Catherine Chidgey and illustrated by Astrid Matajcevic. It's a really good book because Jiffy is like, oh, he keeps on singing. It's his at like 3 a.m. in the morning. So I think it's really funny. And he also sings about his interesting life. And he starts singing. And he also wakes up everyone in the house. Like, oh, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Stop singing. So it's really funny. And yeah, he's got a really big mouth too. The illustrations are really nice and they make Jiffy look like, he just looks exactly like how his personality, like, oh, like that. His mouth is bigger than his whole face. My favorite part, it's when Jiffy sings about his roosters. And he says, roosters are annoying, they never let me sleep. They're even more annoying than the alarm clocks that go beep. Roosters look so stupid, they have feathers on their tongues, feathers on their faces, and feathers on their bums. The book's got a really good rhyme because in the songs, he always rhymes, and it's just got a nice beat to it too, like, I ran across the fields, I never felt so free. The wind blew through my fur, I yelled, you can't catch me. I think kids will really like this book because it's really funny. I think I'm going to look for more books that are written by Catherine Chidgey because I feel like this book is really funny and I think that her other books would be really funny too. I think the cat reminds me of me because I'm the person at my house that would sing at 6 o'clock in the morning. I would go like, oh. I think the message is don't sing at 3 a.m. in the morning. Not good for your health either. And don't wake up your family members. My name is Andre and this was my review of Jiffy's Greatest Hits. Written by Catherine Chidgey and illustrated by Astrid Matajcevic. I hope you liked my review. Just don't sing at 3 a.m. in the morning like Jiffy does.
Hey, that story reminds me of the cat with a prickle in its paw. It didn't go meow, it went meow. Great review, Andre. Thank you for that.
We'll have another amazing kid just like you with another cool book next week. I wonder if it will be you. Do you have a favourite book you've read recently? Would you like to kōrero about it? Email us and tell us if you do. Suzy@suzy.co.nz is our email address. It's cool to kōrero.
It sure is. And now, here's Cody with the latest phrase for us to learn. Kia ora, Cody.
Kia ora, ko Cody tōku ingoa. It's winter, so today's phrase might be useful. It's I'm cold. Would you like to learn how to say I'm cold in te reo Māori? Ka pai, let's do it. It's kei te makariri ahau. To start off, we'll do the first 3 words. Try saying them after me. Kei te makariri. Good. Let's do that again. Kei te makariri. Ka pai. And now we'll do the second bit. Ahau. Say it after me. Ahau. Awesome. Now let's put it all together. Listen to me first, then you have a turn. Kei te makariri ahau. One more time after me. Kei te makariri ahau. Well done. And that's Cool Te Kōrero for today. Every time in winter when you're cold, instead of saying, I'm cold, say, Kei te makariri ahau. I'll have more Te Reo Māori next time on Suzy and Friends. Ka kite.
Kia ora, Cody. That's a phrase that's perfect for this time of year in Aotearoa, isn't it? Kei te makariri ahau. I'm cold. Brrr.
Well, let's get you warmed up, Trevor, with some running on the spot. Away you go. How about you? Maybe you've got some space for running on the spot too. Like this. Good. And how about some star jumps? Toru wha. Whew. And how about spinning your hands round and round really fast? Like the wheels on the bus. Are you feeling a bit warmer now, Trevor?
Yep, I am. And I'm feeling a little bit puffed as well. I might just sit down for a little bit while you chat to Sophia, okay? Away you go.
Hello, Sophia speaking.
Hello, Sophia speaking. It's Suzy here. How are you?
Hi. Good?
Good. You having a good day?
Yeah.
What's your favourite thing to do on a holiday?
Biking.
Okay, where do you go biking?
To the library.
Where else do you like to go biking?
Anywhere. I just like it.
Do you like steep hills or flat roads?
Flat roads.
Yeah, me too. What happens when you go on a steep hill?
I just sometimes walk my bike or Mum gives me a push and I stand up on the bike and ride it.
Oh, really? You have to really push with your legs really hard when you do that, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness for mums, eh? Do you keep your brakes on when you're going down a hill?
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Softly.
What else do you need to have on when you're riding a bike?
A helmet.
Oh, good.
In case I get something in my wheel, I've got a bike kit.
Okay, and what's in your bike kit? Another wheel?
No.
What?
Some plasters, some cream, and something else.
Are the plasters and cream for your bike tyre or are they for you?
For my bike tyre.
Okay, if you sprung a leak and all the air came out of you, could you use your plasters for that too?
Yes.
Oh, good. I hope you never spring a leak, there, Sophia.
Yeah. And we've got our granny over for the holidays.
Has she been for a ride on your bike yet?
No.
No?
We haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay. You might put her on your bike when you go out.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well done. Go, Gran. Okay. We'll see you later, sweetheart.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What a great holiday activity, biking. You know, I like flat roads too, Sophia. It's less work, isn't it? And you know what? I might just ride my bike up to the library next time I go. That is a great idea.
You know what? Talking to tamariki just like you is one of my favourite things to do. We're so lucky we have friends like you all over Aotearoa and the world. Kia ora, Jade in Invercargill, Reese in Whanganui, Caprice in Tauranga, Ella in Whangarei, and Marcus and Lillian in Vancouver, Canada.
Oh, we've got friends just about everywhere. Hey, I wonder how you are getting on with our game What's That Sound? All right, here we go now with one last chance to work out he aha teratangi. What's that sound? And the clue is that it's something that has a twisty lid. Did you guess it was a soda bottle opening, a fizzy drink bottle, with the sound of all the bubbles escaping?
Well done you if you were able to guess the sound for the game with no prize. What's that sound for this week? Your prize is to do some more running on the spot and jumping up and down and patting your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time.
Hey, can I just do one of those things instead of all of them? I think I'll just pat my tummy. Oh, yeah. That feels good. Hey, we'll have a new What's That Sound next week. Kids just like you will share their favourite jokes and tell us about a book they read. Cody will be back with Cool to Kōrero, and Suzy will share another story from Suzy's Book Corner.
Yay, loads of fun for everyone, especially if you join us. Now, thank you for this week's Brain Teaser, Thomas, and thank you, Andre, for telling us about Catherine Chidgey's book, Jiffy's Greatest Hits.
Thank you, Sophie, for talking to Suzy about your favourite thing to do during the holidays, and Ted, Quinn and Emma for our triple treat of jokes.
Lainey and the Harris whānau sent in some really cool jokes too. Remember, our email address is suzy@suzy.co.nz if you have a joke or a brain teaser or a message you'd like to share, or you can use the message box on our website, suzy.co.nz.
Thanks, New Zealand On Air. Thank you, RNZ. And remember, a new podcast drops every Monday, and you are very welcome to listen to every single episode as many times as you like. And please share us with your friends as well. But that is it for now. We'll talk to you soon. Ka kite.
Ka kite e hoa. Goodbye, my friend.
This is Suzy and Friends.
With Suzy Cato.